I love Chris Rich. I love Chris Rich.
So this shit crazy. What's going on, world? DS1 Rose, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support this platform, man. Much love. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all. If you're tuned in right now, first thing, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like the show. After you like the show, share the show. Let's get the show out there. Share it on your Facebook, your Twitter, Instagram, wherever you share videos, your community tab. It's very much appreciated. Those are the first two ways you support the show. If you are not able to financially support every show, the way you support the show, let me go ahead and break something down to y'all. Because, it seems like a lot of people don't understand the concept of currency. When they think of currency, they think of coins, they think of money. Currency is a current, it's energy. And it's an energy that flows in a certain direction. So when you hit the like button, that's still a form of donation, because when you hit the like button, the more likes I get, Facebook, YouTube promotes and pushes out my stream more, because usually guys like me are usually shadow banned a lot. So when you hit the like button, when you donate a like, you're pushing YouTube's algorithm to put me on the home page to let more of my subscribers know that I'm live. You see? So if you would like to donate to me, but you can't financially, that is another way of donation. You hit the like button. That's a form of currency. Hitting the share button is another form of currency, because what you're doing is you're promoting the show, and someone may see the show and click the show and like the show and want to donate to the show, or they may donate their like and their share. So I just wanted to let you guys know that, who are all hung up in donations and, things like that. I just had to go ahead and get that out the way. Currency is energy. Money is a symbol, man. Y'all gotta remember that. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you're notified every time I go live or every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And the last thing, financially support the show. If you enjoy my content, financially support the show. CashApp $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where you can go. Or you can hit the super chat like my family Heels In did at the start of the show. You can leave your message, your comments, and I will post them. All other donation links will be in the chat room. All other donation links will be in the chat room. Salute to the masculine mercenaries. One love to all my madam mercenaries, man. But before I get into tonight's show, make sure y'all also go follow me on the Stereo app. Download the Stereo app. It's free. And follow me at Real is Red Pod. I go live. I do podcasts over there every day. So y'all make sure y'all go over there. Check me out at Real is Red Pod on the Stereo app. That's Real is Red Pod on the Stereo app. I appreciate all the love and the support. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, get over there and follow me over there too. So salute to everybody. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat room. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Tonight, we're going to get into a little bit more of a manifestation and the power of it. So tonight's show is named You Will Manifest What You Celebrate. You will manifest what you celebrate. This is just an extension of the concept that we all heard when we were young. You reap what you sow. See, a lot of people use these old concepts and statements because those things were just passed down through us through generations, and we just heard them as kids, and we just picked it up and said it as we got older, because a lot of us thought it was just some cute shit to say. Like, I'm gonna be real, when I was younger, a lot of the fly little innuendos that adults used to say, as I got older, I used to just say them shits because I wanted to be grown. I didn't really know the magnitude of these statements. Like, you reap what you sow. I never thought the magnitude of that. Just when I was young and I heard that, I was like, oh, that's some fly shit. Because when you young and you around adults, especially if the adult is like real cool and you look up to them and they say little stuff around you, you're gonna pick it up and just run with it. You're not gonna really question what they talk about or what do they actually mean. Especially in the Black community, we're not allowed to ask questions and ask when we're children. We weren't really allowed, certain generations, we weren't really allowed to ask our parents certain questions about certain things. So certain things that was said to us, we couldn't question them if it was said to us in a chastising manner. We couldn't question it. Now, the millennials and stuff like that, We allow our children to ask questions. We allow our children to be free thinkers. We allow them to develop their own personality. You know, a lot of us millennials and generations before that, we weren't allowed to be ourselves. We had a construct that we had to fit. You know, so this is my add-on to the concept of you reap what you sow. It's also you manifest what you celebrate. And I came up with this because we're going into the second wave of COVID. It's coming. I said it the whole time. I said that we was going to get a second wave of COVID. And I said the only way that I thought it would end is if, you know, was after the election. But that's because I didn't really care who won, but I thought if Trump would have won, that that was going to end the whole COVID shit. But as we can see, we're going to be getting a second. We're going to be getting a second wave of COVID. And with this second wave that we're going to get, we're going to see a lot more people in peril. And the people that we're going to see that's going to be in peril are the people who are celebrating the most. Y'all follow me? You know, because in the summertime, in the summer, you had the COVID, like it just seemed like everybody was living good this summer. This summer that just passed, everybody getting all that free COVID money, that PUA money. Man, I saw a bunch of foreign cars. You know, everybody eating crabs and snow crab legs and buying out the liquor store and, you know, buying out the Louis store, and you saw all this stuff. But now I'm noticing that this second wave is coming. And I made this status on my Facebook. I said, you know, scamming all summer and got jobs in the winter. See, they did all of that, and instead of them taking their money and doing something right with it, they threw it all away in the name of it being free money. So it's a celebration. But what are they actually celebrating? What were they actually celebrating? You know what they were celebrating, right? It was celebrating failure. That's what they were celebrating. Because out of all that free money they got, now I see people trying to get jobs, trying to get their jobs back, hoping people gonna hire them. They trying to hurry up. You got chicks hurrying up trying to be home health aides so they can have a job. People running to the security agencies so they can have a job. But I just watched most of these people run through thousands of dollars. So why the second wave is coming and y'all broke? Y'all struggling. Now y'all praying. Now you're praying to God for a miracle. Now you're asking God for help. Now your friends are no longer there for you. You can't depend on nobody now. But when you were celebrating, that same friend that you just called that couldn't help you, they was there with you every day when the bottles was popping, when the exotic was getting lit up in the air, when everybody was eating seafood, everybody eating crabs and lobsters. Everybody smoking hookahs. Everyone's lit. Everybody got a rental. Everybody's driving Benzes and everything. But the second wave comes. Now look. Now look. The second wave is coming. The second wave is coming. To all my content creators that's in this space, what y'all gonna do? It's time to re-up on content. What you gonna talk about now? What are you gonna talk about through this new COVID period? You made it through the first wave. What you gonna do now? What you gonna talk about now? What are you gonna talk about now? See, because I don't know if it's just me, but what I'm noticing is the wells are drying up around here. The the uh the well of black love and talking about black love and what women need to do to get a man and what men need to do to get a woman. That shit is drying up. It's drying up. And it's drying up because the major networks like Fox done got on YouTube and snatched the whole narrative. You see? All the whole Fox Soul shit, if you just go and listen to the shows, they're all using manosphere topics. All of them. All of them. They're all using manosphere topics. All of them are. So, and this is what I said was going to happen because no one protected the space. No one protected the integrity of the space. Already spoke on this. I said this place was an open field and it was up for grabs. And I told y'all who were going to come and take over this space. The hyenas. What if you go and watch Claudia Jordan's show? All her topics is manosphere shit. It's manosphere shit. It is a replay of what we've been seeing going on in this space for years. But we're getting it from the female aspect. When the hyenas get on the panel and start talking. That's all that shit is. That's all it is. See? Do you see when men choose to be counterproductive and stagnant, what it manifests? See, God's been celebrating, sitting on panels, talking about women for so long that they lost their own seat in the shit that they created. Tonio Labs, appreciate you. See, why guys were so enthralled with their views and their subscribers, because they were talking about the ills that they had with women. Their egos got inflated and they lost sight of the goal. See, the goal was to do what? Was to establish black male media, was to establish black men having a voice through our own form of media. But y'all got caught up on doing what? Talking about their behavior, worrying about why they not married. And y'all was celebrating this shit to the point where y'all do a goofy show just to get women to get triggered. So y'all can have a bunch of dudes up there laughing and saying a bunch of bullshit that gets us nowhere as a group. See, this is me. I'm about the bottom line. See, y'all could keep sitting there. See, I already understand what's going on and what y'all problems are. So now let's fix the problem. Y'all rather just keep talking about it. Y'all want to keep celebrating y'all daily panel wins against the gynocracy. This is all y'all want to do. Oh, we won today. Oh, we showed them. That's you guys' mentality. Go Professor. He said, peace, God. Peace, God. Appreciate the donation. You see? They want to keep celebrating the little wins. Oh, Crystalline Kerosene had to say such and such was right. This is what we doing. And then get mad when there's nothing left for the men. It is because you will manifest what you celebrate. And y'all dudes was not celebrating success. You guys were celebrating winning arguments with women. That's what you were doing. And guess what manifested out of y'all celebrating winning arguments with women? Y'all started having more arguments with women. Y'all start having more problems. Y'all celebrated winning an argument on panels called the Gender War, where y'all sat on YouTube and just made shows going back and forth. Y'all and women, back and forth, back and forth. Didn't nothing come out of that shit. Nothing. Because there was no progress. Nothing happened. Niggas' subscriber count went up. Niggas' views went up. That's the only thing that happened. And what came out of that? A whole new sector of covert hyenas that was running around. Then we had to deal with the covert hyena. The ones that came in and tried to blend in, your Jessica X's of the world. I told y'all about them voice changes. We exposed one of those, 2 years ago? Homegirl who was coming around the manosphere trying to swivel her way through. Until we found out who she really was and put her pitch out and we showed the world that she looked like a hammerhead shark. But she was running around all on these panels calling men poppy and all types of stuff. Y'all remember? Y'all remember? But that is the stuff that manifested from the celebration of winning arguments with women on YouTube. All it did was create a whole new class of women that's going to say, we going to get them niggas. That's what that manifested. A whole new class of chicks who said, we going to get these niggas. We going to get them. We going to get these niggas. I told y'all about them. See, everything that y'all see manifesting right now, I tried to warn the brothers about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, months ago. And it's the same shit even in your own life. You celebrating getting all the vagina in the world. But guess what manifested from that? Out of wedlock children, child support payments, STD clinics, hospital visits from domestic violent fights, order protections. This is the shit that's manifested when guys celebrate chasing they dicks. I'm the man, shit. I'm smashing everything. That's why you can't go buy your ass an ice cream cone. Because you gave your last $20 to homegirl when she left the house this morning, nigga. That's why you can't donate to your favorite content creators. It's the same shit with these women. You're running around here celebrating because you're educated. I got a PhD. I went to such and such university. Right. But guess what came out of that, homegirl? Your ass is papered up. Got your own house. Got your own car. You pay your own bills. But you sleep with a chihuahua every night, nigga. That's what you manifested, celebrating being the educated black woman. You're lonely. Because what you did with your education, instead of putting yourself in a position to help women like you and to help black men, you took your education and weaponized it. That's why you're lonely. Smart black woman. Educated black woman, that's why you're lonely. Because every time you go on a date, you trying to correct this nigga and how he use his words. That's why you're lonely. See, because you manifest what you celebrate. You manifest what you celebrate. So all you niggas that keep doing these shows, talking about hoes, talking about all that, you gonna manifest that shit. That's what you gonna do. That's what you gonna do. See, because what's not important, you shouldn't even speak on. See, men gotta really get into what being a man is around here. And men don't address everything. Some shit you don't address. Women do that shit because women like to run their mouth all the time. So they always got some shit to say. That's not for you to always have an answer. You see? And when a woman knows that you the type that address everything, just everything, every single thing, you don't let nothing go. You don't act like you don't see nothing. That's the guy she knows she could pick an argument with. And that's what these hyenas do. They get up on these panels and they trigger you dudes. Because they know you trying to win the argument. That's all you trying to do. They just know you trying to win an argument. And guess what? She ain't even coming up there to win the argument. She coming up there to start the argument so she can make you look stupid. Because if you have a woman, you know, sometimes women just start with you because they don't have shit to do. They don't have nothing to do. So let me go deal with what he doing in there. He quiet. What my man in there doing? And she just go in there and disturb you so she could piss you off. That's if you allow her to. See, as I got older, I learned how to channel certain things. I learned how to not pay attention to certain shit. I know how to shoo certain shit away and act like it. Okay, oh, that's what happened. Oh, all right. Because you cannot allow everything to engage you and to suck you in. Because what you're going to do is you're going to manifest a result that you don't like. That's why you don't entertain everything. That's why you have to be careful what you celebrate. We like celebrating savages and demons. But then soon as somebody in your family get killed by one of these savage niggas, you on your Facebook, amen, thank you, Jesus, Lord God, the blood of Jesus. I hope the blood just come raining down on my cousin. He just got shot 18 times. Lord, I hope he don't die. God save him. He's a good kid. He was just trying to change his life. Y'all start talking that goofy ass shit. That nigga was a whole savage out here. Somebody done blicked his ass down. Now it's, oh no, Lord. But when your cousin was out here blaming shit, robbing, taking money, and he coming back, yo, cuz, you want to go out and party? Yo, you want to come with me to the club? I just hit this lick. Word, let's go. See, you were celebrating when he was out there being a demon. Because you was enjoying that money with him. You was drinking with him. You was eating with him. You was in a club with him, throwing singles with him. But then when the tables turn and he get blicked down, now he was a good man. He going to heaven. Cover him in the blood of Jesus. Wrap him in your arms, Lord. When y'all was just celebrating death. Y'all was just celebrating degeneracy. But y'all want the outcome to be something else. Y'all want something else to come from the situation. How? What do you expect to come from it? And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to talk about this too. You know, shout out to my man Kuda. Shout out to Chickadee. She say, don't do it, DS1. Too much realness. Salute to you, Chickadee. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bring this up. Shout out to my man Kuda. But you know, it was some little, some little hyena who came up there and she was up there celebrating, her being a raggedy little. She was just up there celebrating her being raggedy and ratchet. So she wanted to bring that to the panel and showcase her raggediness like it's something cool, right? So long story short, I end up roasting her ass, right? And her comeback was she watches my show and she will never donate to my show because I be asking for donations, and that's begging. People who ask for money on YouTube be begging, and you're a beggar. That's what she told me. I'll never donate to you. You be begging. Now let's dissect this. Let's dissect this. Oh yeah. Let's not forget that too, James. We ain't even. I'm not gonna do that to her because I already did it to her on Kuda panel. I'm not gonna do that to her over here. Plus, she's watching. She's watching. I know you're watching. Wrinkly red, because you're not silky. But I'm not gonna do that to her, bro. I already, you know what I'm saying. So I ain't gonna do that over here. But what she said plays into the show. Because see, what she likes to do, and this is a message to all you little broads that like to run around and celebrate your poverty by calling other niggas broke, but you ain't got $5 to donate and you mad because a nigga is demanding people pay him for his time, but you can't pay him. So what you do is you knock the fact that he demands people pay him for his time because he actually feels worthy and he understands his own worth and he understands the type of content that he brings. You see? So being that I celebrate myself in a positive way, I should be able to manifest what I want. But her and her messed up mentality, her broke mentality, because being broke is a mentality. Not having money don't mean you broke, because money is a symbol, like I said. So her broke mentality is really why she don't have money. Because she's hating on dudes who's up here getting money every day. See? So I know she do that shit in real life. She like calling dudes broke when she don't even know how much money dudes got, but she just love calling dudes broke. This is why she's broke. Because you manifest what you celebrate. So since you celebrate having a bum, impoverished mentality, that's why you broke in real life. That's why you can't donate $5 to nobody. Because you manifest what you celebrate. You celebrate being a little bum, dirty foot broad. That's why you don't have nothing. Because that's what you celebrate. And how I know you celebrate that? By what comes out of your mouth. You think calling a dude a bum ass nigga is something that's cute because you're a bum. See, chicks that have things and when I mean have things, I'm talking about things of substance. I'm not talking about material shit. See, when you're dealing with women who have certain qualities about themselves, they understand this concept of you manifest what you celebrate. So how are you out here talking about there's no good men out here, but when you in the presence of a good man, the first thing you do is call him broke and a bum? That's why your ass lonely now. Because you don't respect men. So you don't need a man. You don't need a man because you don't respect them. You look at men as a wallet. That's why he look at you the way he look at you. And then you wonder why no nigga want to marry you. You wonder why no nigga want to stay with you. Because this is what you've manifested. Because your whole life you celebrated being a bottom feeder. This is what you've done. Shout out to my brother Gold Professor. He said, I'm going to put money in your collection plate, sir. I support my interests. Peace to the God. You see? And this is what people got to understand. This is what the whole concept of The Secret. Y'all remember back in those times where, you had this big influx of mainstream consciousness when they was letting a lot of these books go and people was talking about The Secret? That's what this shit is. You manifest what you celebrate. So if you wake up every day celebrating failure, that's why you failed. That's why. Because you manifest what you celebrate. You reap what you've sown. You haven't sown a good deed. So what makes you think you deserve one? You haven't blessed anyone. Why you need a blessing? What makes you think you deserve that? Faith without works is dead. So you manifest what you celebrate. What you celebrate, that's the spiritual work. You and your homies sitting around celebrating failure. All of y'all put together ain't got $300, but y'all smoking gas. We lit tonight. We outside. We outside. This is what niggas is doing. Manifesting their own death because that's what they celebrate. They celebrate stagnance. They celebrate counterproductivity. And then they wonder why they ass dying so quick. Because you're doing everything to lead to your death. You celebrate death. Every time somebody die. Oh man, oh man. Oh man, I gotta get a bottle for that. Nigga, you was gonna get a bottle anyway. Cause you already a zombie. You already a goddamn zombie within yourself. So when you hear somebody died, that give you a reason to clout chase and the dick ride, to act like you cool. So that could give dudes even a more reason to buy more liquor. See, I be peeping shit. Hold on, I missed the donation. My bad. Shout out to DeAndre, man. He said, just like Pimp God said, let them die off. Supporting this black platform. Salute. Salute to my brother DeAndre, man. Appreciate that. See, I be peeping that. You notice the zombies and the freeloaders, they always around when somebody die. Y'all need help? Y'all need me to carry some chairs? Because they want to get the first drink and the first plate. They want to be the drunkest at the funeral, at the repast. He drunker than homeboy mom's, and she just lost her son. This nigga drunker than the mother, the whole family. Because that's his time to celebrate his personal death. So instead, I ain't gotta buy no liquor today. I'm gonna go to such and such repast and get smacked. This is what people do. This is what people do. And they think it's cool and normal. This is what people do. You trying to smoke a blunt, can't nobody get high. And the way they get more liquor and more smoke and more free food is they come around and act like they sadder than everybody else. Oh man, that was my man. That was my man right there. Just so he could get even more drunk. So these niggas go around and celebrate death and manifest more death. Manifest more deaths. Niggas be at the repast of a nigga who got murdered talking about other murders. Talking about other people that got killed. See, we don't really think that this is not a problem because we don't understand the power of words. The Bible tell you life and death is in the power of the tongue. What you say to a person could make them hug you and forgive you or kill you. But see, these dudes don't understand. They don't understand the basics. Shout out to my brother Ebo Sosa, man. He say, let me pour some poison for my dead homie. How you going celebrating death with more death? Come on, man. Come on, man. This is what we do. But then we wonder why, as black men, we don't manifest things on a higher level as a group. It's because as a group, most dudes are running around here just like the women. Lost and turned out. Y'all remember I did that string? Most of these dudes are running around here lost and turned out. Same thing. You're lost and turned out. That's why your content is geared toward the things that you say will kill. Y'all dudes be up here saying black men need to leave black women alone and don't need to deal with black women at all. The black woman is going to be your demise, black man. But then, who these niggas hitting up on OnlyFans and Backpage? Them same daggles they talk about. These dudes don't date quality women because they're not quality men. They don't want a quality woman. They want to date daggles and be with daggles, but they want to do it in a way where they think it's going to be socially acceptable to deal with a daggle. Well, if that's the case, this is the perfect time to deal with daggles. Perfect time. It's acceptable. Look at Fox Soul, the Fox Soul Network. Claudia Jordan and her crew of daggles. Just look at her crew. Those are all lost and turned out women. See? Because you manifest what you celebrate. I don't hear y'all celebrating no decent women. I guarantee y'all can't do a stream longer than 2 hours talking about decent women. I put $100 on it. I put $100 on it. You dudes, Bernard Riley, I call you niggas out. You know I don't care. Bernard, let me see you do a 2-hour show talking only about good, decent women, not celebrities, not celebrities, normal, decent black women. Let's hear the good things you have to say about decent black women. I challenge any one of y'all, $100 for y'all to do a 3-hour show. I dare you. Could you do it? I don't think you could, because it ain't in you. It ain't in you. It ain't in you. It ain't in y'all to sit around and have anything good to say about women for longer than 30 goddamn minutes. It ain't in y'all to do that. That's why y'all get you get what your hand called for. You remember that? You remember hearing that when you was young? You get what your hand called for, son. Remember that? That means you get what you asked for. And you asked for this ass whooping. That's why daddy beating your ass, boy. Because you won't listen. See? You manifest what you celebrate. You know how, because you know dads are a little different than moms. Especially if you grew up and your moms was a little more strict. So usually when moms is strict, dad is a little more lenient. Like me, I'm the dad that when I come in there, everything's gonna stop. I'm that dad. But I'm not the dad, I'm not the tyrant. I'm not the one who's huffing and puffing and blowing the house down every 20 seconds because I'm a man. That's not me. I know y'all may think that because I'm a big burly black nigga with a big old beard. So y'all may think I'll be stomping through my crib, screaming at everybody. No. No. Uh-uh. Mm-mm. No. You know what I do? I let my sons hang themselves. I let them do all the shit that they want. And I let it pile up on them. Sometimes I let it pile up. And then I come and snatch the goddamn chair from up under their feet when they least expect it. Oh, you think I didn't know you was failing in school? Oh, you think I didn't know you wasn't doing your homework? Because I ain't say nothing to you? That's me. Now they sitting there like, oh shit. He knew what I was doing this whole time. He ain't say shit to me. I thought I was getting away with it. See, because you have to let your children learn things about consequences and learn how they create their own outcomes. See, if you're the tyrant and want to nitpick and say something about every little thing, what you're doing is you're stumping their mental growth. You're a parent. You're not a goddamn dictator. And your job as a parent is not to control the way your child grows, but protect them and guide them. But you can't guide and protect them if they don't trust you. They're not going to come and talk to you about nothing because you're a tyrant. You're a tyrant. They don't trust you because you're a tyrant. You're judgmental. You're abusive mentally, emotionally. See? See, I teach my sons, you know why you in trouble, right? And then they be sitting there looking at the carpet. No, pick your head up. Talk to dad. Why you in trouble? Because I was playing around in school. Was you just playing around in school today? No. How many days? 3. Did I say something to you the first day? Did I take your privileges away? So do you think you deserve, after 3 days of you messing up in school and you still coming home playing with your stuff and you ain't been doing right in school, do you think you deserve to have your stuff today, even though it's on the weekend? See, that's me. See, that's me. I'll let them mess up the whole week. And when it's game time on the weekend, free play, where you could stay up all night, oh, I snatch that. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that Friday. Let me get that. Go hang out and read some books today. You'll be reading books for the weekend. See, that's me. Now they crying. See? Force Window, appreciate you. He said just paying a little visit. Appreciate you, bro. See, that's me. And with the consequence comes a conversation. See, I'm not a dictator. See? I'm not a democrat. See? The consequence comes with a conversation. So you can know exactly why you're in trouble, buddy. You can understand exactly why you're in trouble. So you can't be mad at dad. You have to be mad at you. Because this is what you decided to do. See? That's teaching children the concept of you reap what you sow. See, how most of us learned that concept was you do something bad and you get the shit slapped out you, or you get your ass beat in public. That's abuse. That didn't teach us nothing. You know what that taught us? To not say shit and to hide everything. That's what that teaches you. That doesn't teach you. That doesn't teach you proper thinking. It doesn't teach your child how to properly problem solve. See, how you solve issues in your household with your family is how your children is going to solve issues that they deal with out in the world with other people. So if you a goddamn tyrant that's always disrespectful and controlling to everything, what do you think the people around you are gonna end up and be? They're gonna be disrespectful to people outside. They're not gonna have no respect for themselves because you didn't teach them to have no respect for themselves because you didn't even respect them. This is what comes out of what you celebrate. This is what comes out of it. When you celebrate dysfunction, you're gonna manifest dysfunction. When you celebrate having an impoverished mindset, what makes you think you ever gonna have real money? Whatever makes you think that? You don't deserve to have any real money because you're not the kind of person that will ever attract or accumulate real money. Why? Because you have the mindset of a bottom feeder. That's why. You're a freeloader. That's why. You think everything is free. That's why. That's why. That's why. Y'all be out here, y'all chicks be out here straight disrespecting dudes, but then be expecting them to give you their money. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Then y'all wonder why y'all be broken lonely all the time. That's what you supposed to be. You supposed to be broken lonely. Because that's what you put out in the universe. That's what you want. You ain't got no respect for yourself. That's why you go around and be disrespectful. And that's why you're broke and you're miserable. You did it to yourself. You manifested your own life. Stop trying to blame everyone else for what you manifested. Remember what I told y'all, faith without works is dead. So you could keep asking God for a goddamn miracle, but you sitting up watching Jerry Springer every fucking day. But you expect to get that miracle. You expect to get that new job. You expect to get that raise. But you ain't even prepared for your new position. You ain't even prepared. It's crazy, man. People crazy. You got to understand you will manifest what you celebrate. You got a bunch of dudes running around here celebrating materialism. That's why a lot of these dudes, that's all they're worth. All you are. This is why chicks use certain dudes for bags. Because they know that they can. Because he is a bag. He not a dude with the bag. He is a bag. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. He is the bag. And you know why he the bag? Because when she see him, she start calculating his outfit. And you know why? And you know why she do that? Because she knows why she's there, and she knows why he wants her around him. So that's why these dudes be waking up the next day with $200, but they came out the house with 5,000. That's why that happens. That's why that happens. Or you got the dudes that got the money, fly, got the nice whip, and chicks still don't see them niggas. You know, there's a lot of them guys out here, right? A lot of them. Niggas that got good jobs, drive nice whips and all that. Chicks still don't see these niggas. You know why? Because they identify with their clothes and their car. See, y'all dudes think chicks can't see that a lot of you niggas be trying too hard. You ain't gotta try that hard, nigga. She ain't that hard to impress. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? What are you doing? Her last man worked at McDonald's. Her baby father is the goddamn line cook in McDonald's. How hard you think you gotta do to impress her? What are you doing? Sitting there pulling up in your whip, looking extra. Oh, yeah, I'm lit. Like, dude, relax. That's why you still ain't got no girl. Like, dude, chill. You dudes be manifesting your own loneliness, man. Y'all be manifesting your own loneliness by doing what? Going out, trying to lull a woman in for the night, smash, and then send her on her way so you could call your homeboys and tell them how you just smashed the chick and sent her on her way. But after you get off the phone, capping to your homeboy like you really a player like that, you crying on the pillow because you really wanted her to stay. Right? Tell the truth, homie. You know you wanted to lay up and cuddle. You know you need that feminine touch. But you get up here and act like, what? What? I'm not, what? That's simping. That's simping. That's what y'all do. I'm not a simp. I'm not laying up with no woman. I'm not a simp. But then it be you same niggas that get on these panels. These black women don't want no good men. They want to get pumped and dumped. Hold up, nigga. You just said you wasn't laying up with no women. So what you talking about? You a pump and dump type of nigga. What are you talking about? But you know, DS1, I just always listen and always point out these guys, you know, they lies, man. I point out they lies. And you know they be lying because if you look at the whole premise of their content, it goes directly against the shit that they celebrate. Y'all celebrating pumping and dumping, but then y'all do shows on the black community being reconnected through families. How the fuck we gonna ever have families if you pumping and dumping? How you gonna ever have a functional family if you don't want to work with a woman? And when I say work with, I'm talking about deal with her. See? See, their lies is a direct connection to what they lacking in real time. See, they get up here and celebrate pump and dump and all that goofy shit, right? And then in real life, they manifest them going to sleep on Pornhub, going to sleep on X videos, going to sleep with a sex doll. Because you manifest what you celebrate. See? That's why you lonely. Because that's what you celebrate. I don't need no woman around me. All right, so why you up here crying about what women doing? Obviously, you want them around you. Maybe you've been scaring them off. You ever thought about that? Oh, of course you never thought about that. Because you don't think highly enough about yourself, and you don't think highly enough about yourself because you don't know yourself. Knowledge of self. You don't know yourself enough to think highly enough about yourself. See? You don't think that high of yourself to command a woman to do anything for you. Because she look at how you present yourself around her. She look at how you move outside in the streets. A lot of you dudes don't even know how to move with women. Y'all be walking around with y'all women like they y'all friends. You don't shield her. You don't protect her, nothing. You don't even know how to move. Do you wondering why she's so quick to pick an argument with you in a supermarket so she can embarrass you? Because you a sucker. You's a sucker. That's why. You don't think enough of yourself. And she knows that. And guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna take advantage of that until you leave her ass. And when you leave her, then she'll realize something about her goddamn self. See? But you don't leave for that reason. You leave for yourself. See, a lot of y'all want to leave because y'all want to hurt her. Message! She doesn't really give a fuck, bro. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of you dudes. Y'all think women care more than they do. I keep telling you niggas that. Y'all think these women, yo, do you know how many women know how many times they probably passed up on the man of their goddamn dreams? That's why they be so stressed out and miserable. Because they know they fucked up. They know that. All they did was manifest what they celebrated. They celebrated run around hoeing. That's why you ain't got no man. Because you wanted to run around and play with niggas. That's why you're by yourself and ain't no more niggas to play with. Because niggas took their toys and went home. Now what you gonna do? You gonna take your ass in the house and lay down. And that's what a lot of these chicks are doing. So brothers, we don't need to focus on them no more. Let's focus on manifesting a better life for ourselves first. Y'all niggas get mad when men go out and do things and enjoy life. This is a problem, black men. Y'all want to keep manifesting poor relationships. Y'all want to keep manifesting being in bad environments, being around hostile people, volatile people, people that want to hurt and kill you and see you fail. Do you know, brothers, we're manifesting this because we're celebrating it. And we're celebrating it by keep talking about it on our panels. We're celebrating it. That's why they keep popping up. I told you niggas to keep, all you niggas keep talking about OnlyFans. Now you got these little raggedy mutts coming up on panels trying to get dudes to pay for their little dirty. You see what I'm saying? That's because we're giving them the room to exist. You know the worst. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. CashApp $SheepStaysLeepTV. Donate to the show, man. We won't give out free game over here. The game ain't free. The game is sold, not told. Period. Shout out to everybody who's donated so far. I'm going to get to the donations in a minute. Let me let y'all dudes know something. This is something I learned early on in life about females. You know the worst thing you could do to a woman? Let me tell y'all the worst thing you can do. The worst thing you could do. This is what hurts them the most. And this is something I learned. Put it in the chat room if y'all think y'all know the answer. If y'all know, what is the worst thing you can do to a female that'll not only make her go crazy, but will set her ass in line too? Put it in the chat if you know. Oh yeah, y'all know. Ignore her ass. That's the worst thing you could do. Straight, short answers. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I heard you. Oh, for real? That's what happened? Oh, that's nice. Put your headphones back on. Go finish doing what you're doing. They hate that shit. They hate that shit. That shit'll burn them. That shit'll make a woman who's not emotionally stable, she will attack you. I know that. I've been attacked numerous times for it. I'm talking about physically attacked. That shit hurt that girl, her specifically. That's why she used to physically attack me. She would want to hurt me more when I would ignore her than if I was to argue with her. She loved when we argue. She loved that shit. She loved me raising my voice and cursing her out, and she used to love that shit. But let me get quiet. Let me get quiet. Let me get quiet and just be finding shit to do all of a sudden. Oh, they don't like that shit. Ignore her. But see, the problem with you niggas is when these hyenas get on these panels, you can't ignore them. That's why they get up there and the first thing they do is say some slick shit. That's called shock value. That's her way of introducing herself. That's why the first time she come up there and say some goofy shit, you know what you do? Oh, word, shorty, fuck out of here and keep talking. Her response goes, what? Y'all saw what happened on Cuda panel when I came up there in rare form on that ass. Oh, what? Oh, I look that bad? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, I didn't know I looked that. Yeah, you look worse. You want attention? I give it to you. You want to feel important? I'll put your ass on a Summer Jam screen, you attention whore. That's what you like. You like attention. You want to show your ass around a bunch of dudes. Well, I'm going to show you what happens when you want to show your ass and I'm around. I'm going to embarrass you. That's what I'm going to do. Because when women are in the presence of men, you're supposed to shut your goddamn mouth. Especially if none of those are none of your men. You ain't supposed to be coming around men running your goddamn mouth. What you talking for? What you got to offer? What you selling? See, this is how men operate. What you selling? Because you keep running your mouth. What you got to offer? Oh, nothing? You just want to talk to be heard? Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. And I embarrassed her ass because that's what she wanted. She wanted male attention. She wanted to come and be the center of attention. No, I'm the goddamn sun. You ain't the center of shit. I'm the sun. You move around me. I don't move around you, young lady. Don't come up here trying to disrespect brothers. I set your ass on fire. I'm the sun. I'll burn your ass up. And she got what she was looking for. She manifested what she celebrated. She came up there on some love and hip hop shit and got cooked. That's what happened. That's what happened. And then look, I gotta say this, man. I have to say this shit. So then the top covert herself, I'm just keeping it 1,000, Georgie Porgy. You know me. Don't come in the chat room. Don't be putting your mad emojis cursing. You know we good money, Georgie Porgy. But the top covert herself came up there trying to redeem Shorty's honor. And the niggas on the panel didn't even peep that shit. I said, oh my God. I said, God damn. She done flipped it on these niggas. I came up here, set this chick in line so we could keep going with the conversation because she came in and delayed the shit. And then had come top covert. She comes up there, rewinds the shit, and revigorate the shit all over again. And now she's sitting back laughing, and these niggas arguing. I said, God damn. See this shit? She reversed it. So then she could go on her show and be like, yeah, them niggas can't get along themselves. They was over there arguing because I said such and such. That's a win for them. But when she came up there, if dudes would have addressed her the way you supposed to address her, because there's only one way to address her, especially when she's coming on some bullshit. Because you know when she's coming on some bullshit. But what they do? Hey, Sister Judge. She like, oh yeah, I got these niggas. I got them. And went full piranha mode on these niggas. She went piranha mode. I said, oh. I even put it in the chat. I said, yo, y'all don't let her get up here and try to get back for Shorty. She started laughing in the chat room. I said, these dumb niggas, man. Y'all niggas don't even be seeing it. Y'all don't even be seeing it. So busy trying to be right, trying to win the argument, that you manifest the results that you originally complained about. When all y'all had to do was dismiss Georgie Porgy. Listen, Georgie Porgy, don't come up here on that bullshit. I know I listen, don't do it. Do you have something to add to the conversation? Don't talk about what just happened. Mind your business. Do you have something to add to the conversation? No. Goodbye. And X her ass off the panel. That's how you do that. She wouldn't have felt no kind of way. But you niggas think, oh, why you do that to Sister George? Oh, you hurt her feelings. She don't give a fuck. She harder than a lot of you niggas. She harder than a lot of you niggas. She don't care. She wouldn't have cared if y'all would have did her like that. She would have liked it. She'd have been like, oh, well, fuck it. That's what's up. I was coming up there to start some bullshit anyway. These women know what they be doing. But y'all niggas want to keep creating more and more ways to try to act like they don't know or they're clueless. If we already know that they know what they're doing, why the fuck are we still talking about it? Can we get to some man shit? See, because we're manifesting the same things we're complaining about, brothers, because we're celebrating it, because we keep talking about it. See, whatever you put in the whatever you ask the universe for, you'll get it, even if it's some negative shit. Even if it's some negative shit. Y'all don't understand that, though. Shout out to Chosen. He said, what stream was it? It was, I think it was Cool the last stream, if I'm not mistaken. But we keep getting the same results, brothers, because we keep celebrating the same shit. We keep talking about it. The same things over and over and over. Then we wonder why we in the predicament we in. We wonder why most brothers are picking the women that's from the same pool. If you just look at your homies and they baby mamas. Look at them different. A lot of you and your homies, y'all baby mamas come from the same pool of women. Most of you and your friends are in relationships with the same type of chicks. Think about that. How many of your homeboys actually got a decent woman? Think about this, fellas. While y'all getting on the internet capping, think about this. You see why these niggas on here complaining about women? Because it's like that for them in real life. This is real shit. But y'all keep thinking it's a game. What'd you say? You said let them heal and build without the female presence. That's what they're gonna have to do. But that's their problem. That's what they can't do. They're gonna have to heal whether they got a woman or not. But that's their problem. They can't. Shout out to Double C. He said, gotta show some support on this one. Just telling my bro, just was telling my bro he has a strag problem because he praises strags. Exactly. 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 You know a nigga praise strags when he on Instagram all day double tapping. He's a strag praiser. He loves hyenas. Nigga on OnlyFans 10 hours a day. He spent about $100, $200 a month in OnlyFans subscriptions. He's a strag praiser. And a lot of these dudes are. Just listen to what they say. They love strags. They love dysfunction. That's what they celebrate. So that's what they manifest. And until they understand this concept, things are never going to change. Not for black men as a group. It's never going to change. This is why I said from the day one that there is no black community. Strags are all races. Strags, a strag ain't got nothing to do with black women. It's all women. It's all women. All women. Won't play that race. Won't play that race card over here, Miss Chantel. We not suffering from B119 over here. We don't got the B119 virus. We don't push that shit over here. We know who we are, and that's that. But we're not out of touch with reality like a lot of brothers are, where they want to make this a race problem. That's foolish. That's a person who don't understand, who ain't did the knowledge. So we ain't playing that. We ain't playing that game, Miss Chantel. You know what a strag is. You've been listening long enough. Stop playing games with me, Miss Chantel. You already been on my panel and everything. Cut it out. Cut it out. Exactly, chickadee. That's another little innuendo my pops used to use when I was young too. Same shit'll make you laugh or make you cry. That's a fact. But shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let me get to these Cash App donations, man. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Y'all support the show. Y'all enjoyed the show, support the show, man. Cash App $ Sheep Stay Sleep TV is where y'all could go to support the show. Shout out to MLR, man. He said you will for what you will manifest, you will celebrate. Salute, bro. Appreciate the donation. Shout out to the Thriller too. And shout out to my man JB. I ain't gonna say your government, man, but I appreciate you. He say the game ain't free. Exactly. Appreciate y'all brothers, man. I appreciate everybody who donated through the super chat too. Shout out to everybody in the building. Salute to all the masculine mercenaries, man. She said, I really don't. People use it different. Oh, so you just want to hear my definition. I ain't got time for that, Miss Chantel. I have a lot of videos, a lot of streams about strags, and strag is in the title. So you can just go and check them out to get you a clear cut view on that. Cause I'm done with the show, Miss Chantel. But I definitely appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through, sweetness, and dropping out the clouds. I appreciate that. No doubt. No doubt, Miss Chantel. But I appreciate everybody for coming through. Much love to y'all tonight. I will be back tomorrow with another one. Y'all stay tuned. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, and you have just tuned in to Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we got to heal before we build. We have to heal before we build. Brothers, be careful what you celebrating. We are in the age of truth. It's time to start living the truth. It's no more room for the cap. Because everybody can see it. It's out in the open. It's time for us to start living in truth, brothers. If you're not who you portraying yourself to be who you are, man. You'll get better results. You will manifest the things that you want if you celebrate who you are and celebrate the things that represent you. And you will manifest better things in life, brothers. But first, in order for us to get to purge certain things out of us so we can get to that point, we got to heal, brothers. We got to go back and address those traumas. We got to go back and address those things and forgive certain people and let that shit go. A lot of brothers need to go on vacations and retreats. And we let that shit go and leave that shit there. You know, let that shit float out in the ocean. Cast all your worries and your burdens on the water and let them flow out. Gotta heal before we build, brothers. Shout out to the masculine mercenaries. One love to all the matter mercenaries, man. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.